Look at this table. This is something we've waited for a long time. This unboxing, this hot new products unboxing, is courtesy of Holley Performance Products. And as you can see by the boxes, it encapsulates a couple of the brands under the Holley umbrella, both Simpson Racing and one of their newest acquisitions, Racequip as well. We met with these guys last year at MPMC, and we got to talking about how Holley has acquired a handful of safety brands in their ongoing pursuit to bring the best products in the industry under their own umbrella. So this is acquired as of 2022 summer, and this is just a little bit sooner than that. But all in all, they all have the same safety ratings, and they're very important. Safety is something a lot of enthusiasts forget about, but if you're going to the track, it's probably top of mind. Without further ado, I'd love to get into these. Now, you're probably asking, why the hell do we have 5 helmets? I was asking that too, so I reached out to Holley for an unboxing, and they were nice enough to ask what I liked out of their storefront. So I went and I listed off 5 helmets that I really liked, and I expected them to send one, and they got back to me and said, okay, we're sending all 5 and a pair of shoes in your size. So I've got myself a new set of race shoes, and one of these helmets is going to be my new racing helmet, and then we're gonna figure out something to do with the other 4. Stay tuned for that, we'll make it really exciting. Without further ado, I'm getting into these boxes. So let's start with the shoes. Now, right off the bat, before I even open the box, I know these are DNA, I wanna say DX2000 shoes. They're a size 13, they got big old feet, and they're the blackout design. Now these are available in a ton of designs. I think there's at least 5, there might be more. There's some stars and stripes ones. Put up a view of the website with all the finishes or all the designs you can get these in. They're very nice racing shoes. These are some of the best in the world. Lots of professional drivers use these, and you'll see why in a minute. Oh man, this is just like getting new running shoes. Look at these. Dude, okay, hold on a second. So there's a lot about this shoe that makes it really good for motorsports and for racing. Namely, one of the main ones is the specifically formulated sole with the wraparound heel. As you can see on the back, it wraps around to the back. So you get that smooth feel on and off the floor of the car. And it's also giving you the ultimate pedal feel. So a lot of people who have driven these have reported that you can feel the pedal and everything really cleanly underneath your feet. So modulation of throttle and clutch and brake, things like that, just come naturally when you don't have a bunch of armor in the way on the bottom of the shoe. Now, when you're racing, comfort is also important. There's a reinforced heel, and it's a super plush tongue. It's also got a super slim design, you might notice. So some race cars have very narrow footwells, so that's not gonna be a problem. You're not gonna be accidentally fat footing a couple of pedals at the same time, unless of course you're heel toe braking, at which point it'll be good as well. The heel is also extended for additional life, so the heel is obviously going to be what sees the most wear on and off. So it's a little bit extra padded, so it's going to last a bit longer. So these shoes are SFI 3.3/5 certified, and they're a mid-top design. These are very, very lightweight. I'm positive these are lighter than any shoe I own, including my running shoes. So these are gonna be really great for those hot days. They're also insulated. And yeah, that lightweight feel attributes to the comfort. If you're focused on comfort, you're not focused on your racing. If comfort is just coming naturally, you can focus on the track ahead. So A+ from Simpson, DNA, these are really rad. I cannot wait. In fact, I'm putting them on right now. So as advertised, these are incredibly comfortable. I'm not just saying that. I would totally wear these around if it wasn't weird to just walk around every day at parties in racing shoes. Next, we have 5 helmets. Racequip helmets are very cool looking. And this one, before I get into the box, is a Vesta20. I know it's black, Vesta20 SA 2020 model. I know it looks good. Like you'll find with each helmet from a Holley brand, comes with its own helmet bag. Anything else in there? Ooh, yes there is. Get rid of this. So in addition to the helmet in its bag, they've also got some padding, probably interchangeable. We'll find out in a moment. As you might expect, some Racequip stickers, extra hardware for whatever you'll be attaching. I know this has provisions for like Hans devices, head restraints, things like that. Really cool hardware for the visor. Hey, you know what? There's a lot of helmets here. I'm gonna get them all out of their boxes. I'll be back in a second. Here they are. Every single one of them looks awesome. They come in a variety of price points and a variety of tiers. Obviously, these two, the Carbon Devil Ray and the Carbon Venator, are the higher end ones. Granted, they're made of carbon fiber. They look badass. But all of them are super safe. Each one is Snell SA 2020 certified. And it's worth noting that Snell SA 2020 testing requirements have changed a small amount and have now become more in line with the FIA 8859 helmet standard. What does that mean? If you don't understand, it means it'll protect your head. The most important thing, obviously, is these are protective. They've increased velocity by 5 to 10% for impact testing across the second hit, across all shell sizes. So you can rest assured, no matter how hard you crash, your dome is protected. That's what everyone's thinking about when they're getting into a race car wearing one of these badass helmets. On my left, or your right, we have the Bandit. This is one of the more basic, really awesome looking designs. And then up here, the Super Bandit. So about $100 price difference between the two. So when it comes to the Bandit, you've got 4 color options. You've got white, black, carbon fiber, or matte black. The Super Bandit has a few more. So you've obviously got your matte black, your white, but then there's also red and safety orange. The safety orange is extremely bright. For those of you looking for something a little more flashy, that might be right up your alley. The main immediately noticeable difference with the Super Bandit is you have additional venting. So right above the visor, you can open up additional vents if you're in those hot climates. This is something you will definitely appreciate, worth the extra $100. And the styling is just killer. Very, very Stig-like helmets, if I do say so. Along that same line, the Racequip Vesta20. Similar styling, also additional venting. So unlike both Bandits, there's some top of the dome venting on the top as well as behind. So I'm sure that goes a long way. Another like really stylish, really cool looking helmet. I know a bunch of friends that have Racequip Vestas. They love them. This Racequip Vesta20 comes in flat black, gloss black, or pearl white. But then of course we have these guys, the top of the line helmets that I really like the styling of. Now when I say top of the line, I mean out of the ones we have here. So one thing on the Racequip that you might notice is these threaded holes on the back with the flat thing. That's actually for your Hans device, so those threaded inserts come in standard, and if you're racing with a Hans, that's what they're attaching to. So the Carbon Devil Ray, perhaps the star of the show. This continues to be one of the best sellers at Simpson Racing, and for good reason. This is a size medium, and the entire thing weighs in at just 2.9 pounds. I wish I could explain to you how light this is. That's as good as it can get, 2.9 pounds. Go pick up the lightest weight you have in your workout room. It probably weighs more than this. In addition, it has some crazy styling. I absolutely love the shape of this. The carbon fiber weave is impeccable, as you might imagine, because it's a safety product. So everything has to be up to standard. Like all of the helmets before, it ships with a clear face shield, but there's lots of options available on the Holley website. I might even have to pick up some cool ones for myself. I've been thinking about a tinted one or a colored one. Now, unlike some of the others, there is no venting on the rear, but when it's so lightweight, it's probably less of an issue. There's also some neat venting, very stylish, up on the front sides. All in all, easily one of my favorite helmets of all time. This might be the one I keep for myself. Lastly, we have the Simpson SA 2020 Venator. So the Venator also is one of the highest selling and highest in demand carbon fiber shells from these guys, and also for good reason. It's got gel ear cups, so it's a very plush interior inside this helmet. Even just now, reaching my hand in there, I can feel how nice and squishy it is. Ooh, that is really nice. The gel is not a fabric material, it's more of a hard outside, which makes it nice and cool to the touch. That's a really nice feel. We'll get some shots inside this helmet as well. Like the others, clear face shield is what's included, but it comes with, let's see if I can get one out. Oh, I sure can. Gel ear cups. It's cool to the touch, so in addition to being extremely lightweight, it probably feels really nice over the ears instead of your usual, oh yeah, that's nice. Instead of the fabric. Also comes with additional padding and things like that. Of course, it's ready for Hans devices and all of your racing equipment. Before I start trying these on, it's also worth mentioning that the higher end helmets, Holley's nice enough to include this awesome Simpson Racing helmet bag. So they all come with their own proprietary bags. And those are really nice. But if you're tired of the fabric bag, look at this beautiful helmet bag from Simpson Racing. It's very lush on the inside, so you won't get any scratches on your visors. It's nice and fluffy and very stylish too. I'm probably gonna use this just for the style factor. This is a big flex. Really love this, so thanks a lot, Holley, Simpson. You guys go the distance with the stuff. I already have the shoes on. Let's try some helmets on. Now this is the most expensive of the helmets, and you can see why. Just look at all the features it has. The gel ear things are really nice. Feels nice overall. Can't really decide which one I like the most, but eventually I'm gonna choose one of these and keep. You can win one of these if you let us know what you're building for the track, and stay tuned to future Tune 365 episodes to find out more details. The rest of these, we've got some plans. I'm sure you'll see it soon. Once again, thank you, Simpson, Racequip, Holley, for this awesome care package. This is probably my favorite unboxing in a long time. Really enjoyed trying all these on. They're all extremely comfortable. Obviously, the carbon fiber ones feel super lightweight, easy on the neck, which as a tall person, I got neck problems, especially when I'm in race cars and stuff like that. If you want to find out more about these, you definitely need to head over to holley.com and check out their huge umbrella. In addition to the helmets, like we mentioned, and the shoes, they picked up a bunch of brands that focus on race car and street car safety. So under their safety section, you will find harnesses, Hans devices, head restraints, even fire suppression systems, the whole 9 yards. You definitely want to keep yourself safe if you're a weekend warrior out there on the track. So be sure to check out these guys, pick up a Simpson or a Racequip helmet, and you will not be disappointed. What else can I say? This stuff is great. Until next time.